Hi, my name is Rachel Johnson, and this is an instructional video on how to create a 3D pop-up book using Zooburst.com. Throughout the presentation, feel free to pause the video so that way you can do this along with me. It's easy to get started using Zooburst. To begin, simply point your web browser to www.zooburst.com. Once you're there, click on Register. It is on the right side of the screen with a green check next to it. You will need to type in your first name, last name, nickname, which will be used to link to your Zooburst profile page, email address, which will be your username, birth date, and then you will answer the question, are you an educator? You will then type the 2 words you see in the red box. You will check that you agree to the terms of service. Then click on the Sign Up button with the green check mark next to it. Now you will go to your email and wait for the email from Zooburst. Once you have received your email from Zooburst, you will see a link to the website in blue. Below that, you will see your email address and a password that you will use when you sign in. Go ahead and highlight and copy your password. Now click on the blue link, and that will take you directly to the Zooburst site. Once there, click on the Sign In link at the top right side of the screen. Then you will need to check on the link Personal or Teacher Account. Then type in your email address and your password and click the Sign In button. After you have successfully logged in, you'll be redirected to a welcome screen for your account. Along the top of the screen, you will notice a number of new buttons: My Books, My Profile, My Classes, and Sign Out. Today's assignment is I want you to think of a fictitious story with a beginning, middle, and end. If you are with a group of people, tell someone your story. To get started, we're going to click on the My Books button at the top of the screen. Now we're going to create a new book. Click on the button New Book located in the middle left side of the screen. Go ahead and type in a title for your book. Then write a short description about what your book is about. Then click on the arrows to decide who is able to view your book. And then click on the arrows below to decide if others can comment on your book. Then click the Save button. After you click the Save button, you'll be redirected to the 3D Book Builder, which will allow you to build your book using images and a wide range of layout options. The first thing we're going to do is add pictures. The left side of the screen contains the Pictures panel, which is designed to help you search, draw, and upload images that will be used in your book. To search for an image, simply type in a keyword into the blank provided. If Zooburst finds a match, you will see a series of thumbnails that correspond with your request. Clicking on any thumbnail will cause that character to appear in your book to the right. Another way to find pictures is to click on the binocular icon on the left side of the screen. In the middle of the screen it says Browse Clip Art Library. Click on the down arrow and you can search by letter. Once you choose a letter, you can select a keyword from their database. The pictures will show up on the left side of the screen. Select the ones you like and they will show up on your page. You can also use the green Upload a Picture arrow to include an image from your computer. Once your image has uploaded, you will see it in the thumbnail list at the bottom of the panel. Just click on the image and it will be added to your book. You can always look back at images that you've uploaded into your book by clicking on the red briefcase icon. Add pages and then practice. Now click on the green plus sign to add a new page. Create at least 5 pages. Your story should include a beginning, middle, and end. Add pictures to pages using the database or by uploading images. Go ahead and practice doing that now. Once you have added an item to your book, you can reorient it by dragging and dropping it anywhere on the book page in the center of the screen. You can view behind the character by clicking and holding your mouse on the background of your book and dragging. This allows you to rotate your camera around the center of the book so that you can inspect your story from any angle. When a character is clicked, you can use the Appearance panel on the right side of the page to change the character's size, rotation, tilt, and color. Keep in mind that your character must always be on the surface of the book page. Zooburst will display a red no symbol if your character hits a boundary. On the right side of the screen, you see the Appearance panel. From this panel, you are able to select a character and move it to the spot you want on the book, adjust the size, rotation of the selected character, adjust the shadow that the character casts, use the color for the back of the character or leave it double-sided, adjust how long your character will take to pop off the page. Go ahead and practice arranging your pictures on each page. You can also add characters and scenery elements to the background of your book. To start, click the Add Pictures to Background button in the Pictures panel, and then find or draw an image using one of the techniques described above. The character will appear in the background of your book, and you can drag it around and adjust its size and rotation using the Appearance panel. The Page Manager panel at the very bottom of the screen lets you add in new pages, delete existing pages, duplicate pages, and reorder pages. If you click on the background of your book, you will see the Book Appearance panel appear on the right side of the screen. This panel lets you adjust the color of the current book page as well as the color of the ground, horizon, and sky. Each page can be set up to have its own colors, and colors will animate and fade into one another when your viewers switch from page to page. Adding text. You set the narration text for your page by clicking on the Page Narration panel that appears below your book. This part will be used like a narrator. In a few slides, we will be adding text to the characters. Go ahead and write text for each page. Here is an example of the narration that I did for one of my pages. It says, "One day, Danny the meat-eating dinosaur went out to look for food." Making your character speak. Any character in Zooburst can be set up to speak when clicked, allowing you to display text. Characters in Zooburst indicate that they have something to say by lighting up a chat bubble that appears above their head. You can add text to any of your characters by doing the following. Click on a character, click on the Character Text panel at the bottom of the screen. A text editor window will appear. Anything you type on the screen will appear in the chat bubble over the character's head when you publish your book. Here's an example of what it will look like. This editor also allows you to make portions of your text bold-faced, change the color of your text, and even include hyperlinks to other websites. You can remove text from a character by clicking on the small X button at the top right side of the Character Text panel. Managing your books. You can click on the My Books button at the top of the screen to return to your book library at any time, which will look like the following screen. From this screen, you can create new books, build or view your book, edit privacy settings, delete your book, and remove it from the public gallery. Now your book is complete and ready to view. You can view a book in 3D by clicking on the View link next to any of your books on the My Books page. Once your book loads, you will see a large play button in the center of the screen. Click on this button to get started. Once your book loads, you can inspect it from any angle by clicking and holding your mouse down and then dragging around the stage. Any item that has an exclamation point above its head is clickable. Just click on these characters or their exclamation points to view any associated text. You can navigate to the next page of your book by clicking on the arrow that appears at the middle right side of the screen. The Enter Full Screen button will cause the 3D viewer to take up your entire screen and hide all other windows. You can hit the Escape key on your keyboard to exit full screen mode. Now that you have created your book and know how to view it, please take a minute to give me some feedback. I have included the following questions on my WordPress site. Please respond to the following questions so I can better my instructional video. Please go to kindergartenlmc.wordpress.com and answer the following questions. What is one thing that you would change about this video? What are your other questions about this instructional product? What are your ideas of how you can use this web app in your classroom or library?